Hey y'all, what is up? It's your girl Destiny Arianna, and today I'm back with another video. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you are new, welcome to my college, lifestyle, and business YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm actually sitting on the quad right now. This tour is gonna just be me showing you guys some of the buildings, letting you know what kind of things happen there, what's taught there, places I like, you know, stuff like that. So right now I'm just sitting on the quad. You got views from the quad, so beautiful. You guys are definitely gonna get a better view of campus, but just want to show you the views from the quad real quick. I'm gonna stand up. Okay, so right now I'm actually in front of Searles, which is a science building. I'm gonna try to give you guys a better point of view. It's really such a beautiful building. I love the pink salmon color. I actually have only been in this building a number of times. I actually had my QR class here, which was quantitative reasoning, and that was my freshman spring, but that was literally the last time that I was over there for campus. So Pickard is right here. Pickard is personally a fave. I love Pickard mainly because I'm a dancer, so all of my shows have been performed in Pickard, and we love it. Like, the stage is amazing. So many memories there. Watched so many shows there. Theater performs there, and we've had a lot of talks there as well. So it's something that I've definitely really enjoyed. So yeah, Pickard Theater is really great. And then the next building on the side of Pickard is Massachusetts Hall. So you have Mass Hall there, which is actually one of the first buildings from Bowdoin's original campus, which is crazy. Okay guys, so sadly my camera just died, but guess what? We got an iPhone. I used the iPhone before, so we're gonna make the iPhone work. So like I was saying, Massachusetts Hall, which is right there, is actually one of the first buildings that was on Bowdoin's original campus. And I actually only had one course or one class in there, and I took that class over the summer with the Melon program. Now that I'm actually on my phone, we're gonna get on the bike because I don't want to hold my camera and get on my bike. So now I'm just gonna show you guys a little bike tour real quick as I hop to the next destination, which is the museum and the VAC. Okay, so this building is the VAC, which stands for the Visual Arts Center. Definitely one of my favorite buildings, based primarily on the architecture of it. I think it's beautiful. I actually studied up there a lot. Also, because I'm an art history major, I've spent a lot of time in the art history library, which is also located on the second floor. This is also a place where you can expect to have some talks, so you guys can't see from out here, but if you go through that door and go downstairs, you have the Kresge Auditorium, which is basically a place where a lot of speakers come and a lot of events happen. So this is the VAC, the VAC, you know, different names for that, but it all stands for the Visual Arts Center. I think it's really beautiful. It directly leads to the path that is the chapel at the end of this thing here, but we'll get there eventually. Next stop is the Bowdoin College Museum of Art. So this is the Bowdoin College Museum of Art. You see that we have these nice statues. That's actually where the entrance is, right in there. So you just go down the stairs and it basically takes you underneath into the top. Bowdoin College Museum of Art is also known as the Walker Art Building. I think it's really beautiful. When you first get to Bowdoin, you basically like stand on the museum steps and take a picture with your entire class here, which is really nice. And then when you graduate, commencement's out here on the quad. So I personally think it's really cool because it's like full circle moment. Take pictures there when you first get here, and then you graduate on those steps. But you know, let's see if I actually get to do that this year. We don't know, but there's a beautiful quad just from the views of the museum. Personally, I think that the museum has one of the best views on campus. I love, especially when it's nice out, to sit on the museum steps and just really enjoy the views of the college. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see because this little side video I'm giving y'all is not doing it justice, so. So this is Hubbard Hall. Just a little quick thing I realized when we took pictures out here when I was a freshman. This is a building that you'll see if you come to Bowdoin. It has a little Snapchat filter, which is really, really cool. Had a couple classes in here, just like Africana studies lectures. That is the bell that comes from the chapel. That basically rings every 15 minutes and then rings hourly as well, if you know how chapel bells work. So this is Hubbard. It's really beautiful, definitely very Gothic styled. I really think the architecture of this building is beautiful, but there is no elevator in this building, so you will be walking up the steps. In this building right now, you also have the Arctic Museum, and there's the Bliss Room, which is also a great study space to utilize. Over here we have Gibson Hall. It's the music hall, I believe. I haven't really had courses in here, but I know a bunch of friends who have, and then we're just gonna take this little path. So this is the Hawthorne Longfellow Library, which we consider to be HL. So if you hear anybody saying HL, they are talking about this library right here. Personally, HL used to be one of my favorite study spots as a first year. So this is over here. I'm just going to take you guys a little loop, and then we're going to go circle again around the other side of campus. Okay guys, so this is actually the John B. Russwurm House. It was also previously known as the AFAM House, which stood for African American House. It is home to the Black Student Union, and also just named after John B. Russwurm, who was one of the first African American students to graduate from Bowdoin. So this is a place where I definitely love to study. It's a place that BSU meets every Sunday. We usually meet upstairs. Black Student Union parties happen here, a lot of Black student events, Black Scholars Night. I really love this space. It's definitely very intimate. I know I can always get support here when I need it. And I think it's a cute location. There are actually some rooms that are located on the top, so a select number of students can live here if they would like to. But I definitely think it's a great space to study, and definitely if you are interested in joining the Black Student Union, this is a building that you should definitely stop in. So I'm also going to apologize for my bike. I should have sprayed it, but I didn't. As you guys can see, this right here is Baxter. We have a joke about Baxter because, to be honest, you cannot look at this house and tell me it does not look like a plantation house. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. That is how it looks. That is just how it is. So this is Baxter. It's a college house. If you are a sophomore, you can opt in to live in a college house and be in residence there for your sophomore year only. And this right here, tall building, is Cole's Tower. So Cole's Tower is basically apartments that hold, I believe, like quads as well as quints, I believe. I've never lived in Cole's, but I've been to a bunch of parties in Cole's. There's some classrooms at the top floor in Cole's Tower. And this right over here, my friends, is Thorne. My opinion, the best dining hall. But you know, we have some people like Moulton. I'm a Moulton occasionally person, but this is Thorne. This is so really depressing seeing everything closed right now. But Thorne's my favorite dining hall. It's the biggest dining hall. Hey. But I love Thorne. I usually love to just stay in Thorne and do work. Thorne has these nice, really nice, beautiful booths that you can sit in towards the back. Just have like sort of a whole section to yourself if you want. My favorite thing that I like to do is just sit back there, maybe get lunch around 11 and stay there until my class, it might be around 3 or 4, and just get some work done while I'm eating. You know, then I'll have access to like unlimited water and coffee and all that, and I just think it's really great. Thorne also has super snacks, which basically is something that happens Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday nights from, I believe, 10 to 1. If I can remember that correctly. I've been there so many times that I should know the hours. But Super Snacks is basically where you can get some snacks after after a long weekend of partying, hanging out, or if you just want to chill, socialize with your friends and get some food, it's a meal swipe. You just come in, you eat, drink your water, eat your food, snack, socialize, and it's a great time. Super Snacks, all-time fave. So we're just gonna wrap around this corner right here. Hopefully you guys are following my path. We're gonna go down there, which is gonna show you guys Edwards, and I'm gonna show you guys some upperclassmen housing as well as freshman housing. So over here, my favorite building, and definitely recently where I've been spending most of my time, we have the Edwards, which is the building for dance and art. Literally my favorite building, favorite space ever on campus, just because I do art and I'm a dancer, so I have dance practices in this building. It's really beautiful. It used to be elementary school, so there's like a cute little park over there. If you like parks and like swings and want to like hang out with your friends there, I think that that's great. But Edwards is basically where I have all my art classes, where they have photography, digital media lab, access to the dark room, just dance classes, dance studios. A very great space, very resourceful, especially for me. I love Edwards so much. Really gonna miss it, and I hope I get to stay there again for the spring semester, but definitely a really great location on campus. That one right there is Stowe Hall, and this is Howard. So Howard and Stowe are similar in the sense that they are upperclassmen housing. Howard is chem-free, meaning no chemical use of alcohol or drugs of any kind, or Stowe Hall, which is basically a non-chem-free upperclassmen housing. And now, since, you know, we've passed Edwards, I'm gonna take you guys around to see the freshman housing. So over here we have Osher and West. So these are the newer freshman dorms that are not actually on the quad, but they're located towards the side. I actually think that these are some of the nicer freshman dorms, in my opinion. They just look really cute. They're located off skirt of campus. Really pretty, cute area. I personally love it. And then right here is LAD, which is another college house, but like I said, it is upperclassmen housing. LAD has majority singles, so if you live in LAD, that's what you'll be getting. Now that we've done all of this, I'm actually gonna head back to the quad so I can show you guys the original OG freshman bricks. It's like so funny doing this tour right now, because like I've been neglecting the fact that your girl is really a whole senior. I've like literally been at Bowdoin for 3 years, going on my last year, and it's crazy because if y'all been following my YouTube journey, like y'all seen like literally everything. So it's just crazy. Like I think about my first moving day video, which has so much traction, and like how I literally did not know where anything was. I didn't know where I was going, and now this is just like second nature to me, you know. Okay, so this is actually Coleman, which is a freshman brick as well. And this is Hyde. My best friend actually lived here her freshman year. This is the back of Hubbard. Like I told y'all, Hubbard is so beautiful. Do you see the architecture? The lighting in there is hitting me. I wish I could go in there right now, but it's beautiful. Such a beautiful building. And I'm gonna show you guys where I lived when I was a freshman. So this is views from the other side of campus. That's a museum like I showed you guys before. I'm gonna take it all the way back. All the way back. Oh man. Appleton Hall. I lived in Appleton when I was a first year. Appleton is a freshman brick, but it does not have an elevator, guys. No elevator in Appleton. That was a mess, especially living on Appleton 4th, having to literally go all the way down to the basement to do laundry. But yeah, this is where I lived when I was a freshman. This is a chapel. Really beautiful. Like I said, you have the path from the chapel all the way to the VAC. Supposedly people get married. I haven't actually seen someone get married at this chapel, but it happened. So this is main hall, another freshman brick. And back here we have Winthrop Hall. So it goes Winthrop, Main, Appleton, Hyde, Coleman. No, you cannot see that far back, but it is okay. So now we're just gonna keep going straight behind Winthrop, which it was right here. Massachusetts Hall, that building from the beginning of the video, if you guys remember. One of the, literally the oldest building on this campus. So scary. I think it's haunted, but we're not gonna talk about that. And here we have Adams. So, personally speaking, because I'm an Africana studies major, Adams is definitely one of my favorite buildings. I've had a class in here at least every semester. as well, but it's been renovated. Beautiful lighting. I don't know if you guys can see my favorite part of the building. Amazing study spaces. It goes all the way up to the top floor, and you have just amazing lighting, great view. The Africana Studies department is actually located in this building, so I spend a lot of my time here. Beautiful building towards the back of campus. So we're just gonna head over there, but I've had a bunch of my Africana Studies classes in here. And I utilize this space for studying a lot, especially like when I just want to be away from everything and sort of have like, you know, nice lighting, but some privacy at the same time. So really great study space. But also if you take a lot of like Africana courses, I've also had some history courses in here. But amazing building. We love it. It's great. Honestly, campus is just so beautiful in the summer. Like when it's winter, you cannot see the beauty of the greenery, like just how full everything is, the trees, just everything. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, so now that is Adams. Beautiful, beautiful, as you can see. So sad, so many people have abandoned bikes here. But yeah, so right on the side of Adams, we have Sills Hall, which I had languages meet in Sills. When I took French when I was a freshman, I was located in Sills, literally right in that classroom right there. And Sills is cool. I personally don't really want to do language anymore, so I haven't really been in this building since freshman year. But this right here is Can Bar Hall. Can Bar is basically such an amazing resource for anyone who wants help in their academic journey. Okay, so now we're in the back parking lot. This is literally one of the most unprofessional tours that I've ever seen. But y'all, it's quarantine, campus is closed. I want to just show y'all what life is like at Bowdoin with everything being closed. Just giving y'all a little tour of where everything's at, telling y'all the names, where I've had certain classes, you know, trying to just do something entertaining and helpful for you guys if you're gonna be here. But this is Druck that we're approaching on my right. Not that you guys know what hand I'm holding my camera with, but it's cool. So this is Druck. Beautiful, beautiful windows. And as you guys can see, so this is Druck and Miller. There is a glass hallway connecting Druck and Hatch. So Hatch is right here, and this is the science library, and they're connected. So then over here, one of my favorite places when it was open, the gym. I miss the gym so much, guys. That's me again. Hey. But this is the Peter Buck Center for Health and Fitness. We also have the basketball court in there. Moral Gym, which is in there. That's where we have most of our basketball games. But Buck Center, basically just call it Buck. So if anybody's talking about Buck, they're usually talking about the gym. And whenever you hear Moral or Moral Gym, they're talking about the gym that's across from Buck. So yeah, this is Buck, the gym. And in there, down there, in there is Moral Gym. So they also have this cute little path. See, that's the gym in there. And there's these cute little trees just leading in this building right here. My favorite building actually of all time is Smith Union, y'all. So Smith is actually interconnected with Buck, as you guys can see in that little hallway right there. Okay, so this is Smith Union. So depressing to be here, but this is a Smith hallway. Really empty in here right now. This air feels so good though. The famous pictures, they'll be along the hallways in Smith, that you guys will grow to know. But also, this usually has all of the posters of just events happening on campus. This is the sale room. In here, basically, they're storing just a bunch of chairs and stuff at the moment, but this is a cool study space. This is actually the game room. Let's see if I can get a peek inside for you guys. But usually the mail center takes over in the beginning, and then they put pool tables in here. Also a cool study space, but if you want to take a break and play some pool or some games, that is the place to go. So this was a little hallway I was explaining leads to the gym, which is Buck. This hallway is also typically filled with posters. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on around campus. Like I said, more of the famous Smith Union posters. And that's a sale room. So this is what's leading to Smith. I have to actually unlock the door because it's locked. this is Smith. So Smith is where you pick up your mail. There's also vending machines. This is typically where, this is Express or Bowdoin Express. It's like a little corner store, but Bowdoin edition. C-store is what we call it. Nobody calls it the Bowdoin Express, but that's besides the point. Basically, this is where you can pick up little snacks and stuff like that. It's really cute, really enjoyable. I'm gonna try to get you guys more footage, but I don't know how much I can do in here. So then here is literally the open space in Smith. Typically, they have chairs set up all along the bottom so you guys can study. The big famous sun on the floor. And this is literally like my favorite place to study. Some people don't like working in Smith because it's really social, but I personally like to have people around me when I'm doing my work. All along the sides of Smith, you guys have like study slots or study places that you can sit that have tables. This is literally my favorite place, the pub. It's Jack McGee's Pub and Grill, but we call it the pub. You get pub food from there, literally like fried foods, burgers, just everything. Also, they have like a bar and stuff in there. But all along here, up there, are basically study spaces, tables and chairs and things that you can use to study and use the space. Also along there, literally like people sit up there and do their work. Up there, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to get it, but that is the cafe. Cafe is also my favorite place. And if you guys could turn right there, you have the Bowdoin bookstore, which you can get all your Bowdoin gear. But yeah, the cafe is up there. Smith is just such an interesting place, but once you're here, you really get used to it. Okay, so now we're back out. These are the freshman bricks. So here we have the second dining hall, which is located downstairs. The second dining hall is actually Molten Union, which you just go down this ramp and that's where you can access it. Then up here is Molten. We also have the dean's office and off-campus study and things like that. The building was just finished, I believe, last year. Also one of my favorite places to study. I actually used to live down the street from the Root Center. But amazing lighting in the building. Definitely one of the newer spaces. A lot of different courses meet in here. I know a lot of science courses meet in here as well. But I really like the space. It's sort of towards the outside of campus, which is really interesting. Then over here, we have the outing club, which a lot of you guys will probably end up in at least once. They have canoes and stuff, and a lot of the outing club meetings are located in there. Okay, so I just picked up my sandwich because I'm fat and I was really hungry and I'm like sweating. It's disgusting. But it's really hot today. So I'm just gonna go to Farley just to show you guys what Farley is, what it looks like. And I think that'll conclude our tour for today. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to hurry up and get there. Farley is located down here. So that not big building right here is Farley Fieldhouse. I'm just gonna go around the side really fast to show you guys how big the building is. Wish I could go inside, but this is definitely far off campus. For anybody on a sports team, you'll probably be spending a lot of time here doing practices and stuff like that. That's where the baseball field and football field are, is where you actually have the field house. That's where you enter and go to the gym. Actually building new buildings right down there. Those are going to be the new Harpswell apartments all the way down there. You guys can't even see that, but that's where they're going to be, really far off campus next to Farley if you need anything for proximity. I'll just show you guys the field. So how can I show you guys Farley Fieldhouse and not show you guys the beautiful field? So over here we have Farley Fieldhouse right there. Then we have the beautiful field. So this is a baseball field that we're coming up on right here. So also lobster bake happens over here every year before the semester starts. They have lobster bake. They have big tents out, bunch of food, long tables. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Such a great experience before you guys get here. Not gonna have that this year. It's really sad, but I've had so many great times at lobster bake. So yeah, so I hope that you guys like my little tour. I hope it's not too long. If you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. It's definitely been a really hard time being a senior, especially at Bowdoin, being here for so long and not coming back in the fall, and not really knowing what's gonna happen in the spring either, especially being a senior. So I just wanted to make sure while I'm here that I could do some things for you guys, and also for myself, because it's just been nice to really enjoy campus, because you know, I'll be sad if I didn't and we don't end up coming back. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.